Interesting. Let's bring in Jayden Daniels. He's with us early this morning. Jayden, we appreciate that. Appreciate the time on SportsCenter. And if we told you at the start of your year that we'd be having this conversation and you would be the prohibitive favorite to win this award, you would have said what?
I would have believed you. You know, that was a goal of mine coming in. You know, I wanted to come back and do something legendary. So coming here, you know, I set high, lofty goals for myself. And, you know, I wanted to achieve them.
That's awesome. Listen, your trophy case is already filling up. Yesterday was the College Football Awards. You took home the Davey O'Brien, goes to the best quarterback. Walter Camp goes to the Player of the Year. So basically from the portal to now the prowess that you experienced this year, seeing Joe Burrow sort of do the same in 2019, did that ever cross your mind as being the blueprint?
I mean, not really, but, you know, just seeing not with just myself, but the other finalists, all three of us, the quarterbacks being transferred. So, I mean, none of us could have really expected this at this point. You know, they're very deserving of the award also. But, you know, I think we're all just blessed, you know, to land in the right situation to help us fulfill our goals.
Yeah, it's like seeing your ex. I'm just trying to think of these other schools, right? Like these schools who lost you guys. It's like seeing your ex go on to not only get remarried, but win the lottery in the process. When you think about your journey and you think about going from Scottsdale to Baton Rouge, I mean, speaking of winning the lottery, you won the lottery with college towns, but how are you different here on December 9th, 2023, relative to that first day when you walked on campus out there in Tempe?
Yeah, I mean, I've grown up more. I'm more mature. Kind of when I was 18, you know, walking on campus, I didn't know what to expect. I was still immature. Everything still just getting out of high school. So being 22 years old now, on this day, you know, I'm more mature than I was obviously at 18.
We'll see the maturation tonight if it culminates in a Heisman Trophy. You're the odds-on favorite to win tonight. You're cool, you're calm, you're collected, you're confident. What are, though, the nerves knowing that you're going up against what everybody in the sport amounts to the four best players in college football? How are you feeling?
I'm feeling just blessed. Blessed to be here, blessed to be with the other finalists and their families, get to know those guys more and build more of a relationship. You know, this weekend's been fun. Just hanging around those guys. You know, we're basically with each other all day and getting to know them. I mean, I have a relationship with Michael Penix. I've been knowing Bo Nix since high school. So me and Marv and his family and just me and their family being around each other, you know, I'm more just blessed for that. And then tonight will handle itself. I mean, obviously, it's four players deserving of it, and the best one will win.
Okay, so speaking of that family, Herm Edwards was a part of it for a while, right? Your first college coach back at Arizona State. I'm sure he probably had to have a conversation with your mom and your dad at some point in the recruiting process. And now he's back on our team. We work with him all the time. How has he impacted your career on the field, off the field to this point?
Coach Herm impacted my career tremendously. On the field, you know, just helping me grow and, you know, giving me little tidbits on how to be a pro. Obviously, he played in the NFL. He coached at the highest level as a head coach. And it was a blessing for him to be my head coach. And off the field, you know, he took me as one of his own. He treated me like one of his sons. He always just took care of me no matter what. So, you know, I love Coach Herm forever.
And that's confirmed because every weekend he joins us in studio. Randy was telling you, we have one of your highlights from the night before, and Herm's like, oh, yeah. Me and Jayden already texted about that game. Yeah. You have 700. We talked about this with Marv, too. You have 700 unread texts, but we can confirm that Coach Edwards' texts go through and get immediate replies. Jayden, he tries to show us the text threads. He's like, look, right here. And he texts in bigger font, too. We're like, Coach, we believe you. Yo, Coach, we know, JD. We know he's texting you. So when you get to the next level and, you know, if you happen to win tonight, is he going to be one of the first guys you reach out to or expect a text from?
I mean, at some point, I expect a text from Coach Herm. He might be one of the first. He might be, you know, he might wait it up. But at some point, you know, he's gonna either text or call me.
What about where the trophy goes? And I'm not trying to say, okay, when I win this thing, I'm not going to put you in that position, but you are the prohibitive favorite for a reason. Where does the trophy go? We saw your mom and your dad yesterday. Is it in the carry-on bag with them? Do you get a night at the hotel with the Heisman? Where's this thing going to live if it does go to the Daniels family?
I mean, if I'm blessed enough to receive the trophy, it's going to probably spend the night with me, in the hotel. And then at some point, it'll make its way to Mom's house.
Nice, as it should. And then they're going to have to upgrade the locks. Jayden, before we let you go here, what do you believe is your Heisman moment from this season?
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably say the Florida game. I'll say that's probably my Heisman moment.
I mean, 200 yards rushing.
350 passing.
Over 3 bills through the air. I mean, that's an entire half of a season for some offensive.
I'm going to say this because I hope you go out to Las Vegas. I hope you become a Raider at the next level. Man, please protect yourself. This jumping into 3 defenders.
Hey, he's young, man.
One of them's a linebacker, one of them's a safety. We don't need to go full body YOLO at the next level, all right? Quarterback, protect thyself, please.
Yeah, I got you.
All right. Jayden Daniels, congrats on everything to get to this point. I got a feeling we might be congratulating you again tomorrow. Thank you for the time on SportsCenter. Enjoy tonight.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.